How about that? It's from your mom.
Oh, Brian.
I'm the king of poor lighting. This is Mr. Lawson. Blake Lawson. He's my campus minister. I've talked about him a couple times, so there you go. DFTBers, I don't know how to tell you this. John McCoy is pregnant. Very, very pregnant.
Hello, DFTBers.
Oh, of the many glories of being in plays, my favorite definitely is not stage makeup. I'm in stage makeup in very heavy eyeliner, and that is why I am wearing my glasses. Also, I got a new haircut, if you didn't notice, and so I will be wearing the hat along with glasses. Obviously, the musical is this weekend, Wizard of Oz, in which I am a munchkin. It never ceases to amaze me, the humor that my directors have in casting me in whatever roles they do. For anyone who's new to my videos, and I feel bad for you because you have a lot of catching up to do, or for anyone who just somehow haven't noticed, these videos are linked via video response at the bottom. It's a little yellow box. They're linked in order, and so this one will be linked to the very first one, and then the rest will be linked in order from that. Or, unless I've made a new one, this one will be linked to the next one, and then the final one will be linked back to the beginning. So, I never really wore hats this much in my daily life until I started making these videos. I don't know, do you guys think I should keep wearing them? Like, can I pull them off, or do you just think I'm trying too hard? But I still love my girl sunglasses. I don't care if they look dumb. I like them. Like your mom. So, Evan's challenge / punishment was to write a love letter for Noor. So I did. The end. So Evan, do you understand the flaw in your plan where you didn't have me read it or show it to you or mail it to her, any of that? I didn't think so. So I haven't been posting these because I've been severely behind in my homework, but I'm almost completely caught up, and so that means that I'll be able to post videos again. Yay! Because I've missed you guys a lot. A lot of my friends have been telling me really funny stories at school, and so I think I'm going to start a recurring segment where they tell their stories to you. Plus, I don't have to think of as much material. I call it Storytime with Brian.
Storytime. Storytime with Brian.
So this time on Storytime with Brian, I have my friend Andy, and she's going to tell us about a dream that she had.
I had this dream on winter break, and I went back to school, and it was really, really stressful, and like I got lost, which is weird because I never get lost. So then I went home. It wasn't my house. It was my best friend Jill's house. She lives in this really, really fancy neighborhood, and so I was like, oh, I live in a fancy neighborhood now. I was walking through the neighborhood, and all of a sudden I was naked, which is totally weird. So I was walking through the neighborhood naked, and then there was this old man, and he was like, hey, you're naked. So I was like, oh, sorry. So I started to run home. And then he like captured me, and he took me to his house, and then I met his wife, and she was putting up the Hanukkah decorations. And I was like, oh, are you Orthodox or Reform? And she was like, Orthodox. Meanwhile, there was this tortilla, and it was like a Jewish tortilla. You shrank and jumped inside it, and it started spinning, and it played music, and you danced. And it was filled with like cream stuff. And so like the two people were like, we'll show you what to do. So they jump inside the tortilla and it starts spinning. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I'm gonna run away because I don't like it here. So I ran away, and then first he gave me my sport coat, not my sport coat. He gave me his sport coat. It was beige. There we were, and I tried to escape again, but they dragged me back to his house, and they're like, you need to drive home. Oh, and I failed my driver's test over winter break, which is why it was scary to drive. So I start driving. I'm doing all these crazy stunts, like I popped a wheelie, and like I sped through the gas station. It was freaking awesome, and it was also really scary. So we got lost. So they're like, okay, let's just go back to the neighborhood and start over. We were driving, and it was really scary, but we didn't get lost again. And then I went home to my best friend Jill's house, and that was the dream.
My friend Andy. Just as an aside, this is the one that prank called me while I was on Skype. This is like 2 weeks of video footage all thrown together, so I hope it works out. This somehow turned out to be a long video, so I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. DFTBA, although you rarely do, so I'm not worried. Nerd Fighters for the win. I'll see you later. Lots of fun things at the end. I just realized that I'm wearing a shirt that John McCoy gave me, and a pair of jeans that John McCoy gave me. I'm sporting a lot of John McCoy hand-me-downs.
Oh my diaphragm hurts so bad right now.
So this... Balls.
So I think I'm gonna let you guys go. What an awful place for a text message.